Eternity, the spectral dragon.
Eternity, the spectral dragon, lies imprisoned far below Dolera's graveyard. The creature's jailer, Yvonne, is eager to speak with you. To imprison the spectral dragon, you must relight the crystals that power the central oculus. Cultists loyal to Eternity have broken in and disabled the mechanism that held the spectral dragon. You must reopen the oculus before Eternity breaks free.
Yeah, so Eternity, this evil dragon, has been imprisoned, but she's vulnerable to moonlight, and the people that... Well, she can be harmed when moonlight's shining on her. So the people that have
As the lever is pulled, the gem above shoots a light beam towards a nearby mirror. As the beam hits the crystal, a voice from the central chamber bellows in rage.
Servants! Stop these intruders before they ruin everything!
Yeah, so these things, you channel the moonlight as part of her imprisonment mechanism in order to get moonlight onto her so that she can be wounded. Damage over time, that's annoying when I'm trying to do this. Okay, that's ready to go now. Firing down somewhere. As long as you light the crystals in the corner like that, then as long as all four are lit, the oculus opens, you can go down and hit her with an axe. This used to be a lot harder and collaborative. In a way, they've made it kind of too easy. Now they've made it pretty much unplayable. You've got to be an idiot to get killed in it. Certainly at this level. So yeah, there that shines. That's going over there. I'm going to send it down the other way. Each time you pull the lever, this moves a tiny bit. And when it's at 45 degrees to the light beam, it fires it off in the direction, like a mirror. Point over there. That's where I want it to go. I think. Most of these switches are guided by levers. One of them is a puzzle. I mean, guided by levers. Switches guided by levers. Not the levers. Yeah, guided by switches. And one of these is a puzzle. Used to have to split up and work with strangers in here. So there was a high fail condition if you had people that literally didn't know what was going on and that weren't using general chat to communicate. Because you had to kind of time things to get the moonlight on the dragon so that the party that was down there that was avoiding the dragon and trying to hide behind the pillars when she did her nasty attacks could go and beat down the dragon. There we go. But now actually the stuff that this quest gives as well, there's nothing useful. It's just cosmetic stuff. It's like a diadem or wings. I'll probably end up with a diadem or some wings because of this. Why not? Get a bit of cosmetic stuff as a result of doing this. Now this is the puzzle. I'm going to work backwards. There's only one way it can get around this corner, which is the useful way of working it out, which way to send the light. It's done, and you don't want the red ones to get lit up, of course. I'm working backwards so the puzzle isn't active when I start it. Might actually find a little trap there, but it's not really awesome. Send it around the bottom. There we go. Yeah, it's a shame really, the people that don't like doing difficult things are more vocal than the people that don't mind doing difficult things. So a lot of the difficult things get taken out because of the people going, oh no, I died, and I don't like dying. Not like it's real life. There'd be a problem if you died in real life, of course. Two more turns, and that should open the oculus up.
A beam of light strikes the gem, and the oculus in the middle of the structure grinds open. An eerie voice booms from the central chamber.
That accursed moonlight. Not again. Stole them, my servants. I shall not be imprisoned again.
Unfortunately, Eternity, I think you will be imprisoned again. That's pretty bad news for you, I suspect. Yeah, it's 5 stars. All of the stars are, none of them are optionals, so you have to do the whole process. I'm trying to make sure I do it in under 15 minutes because there is quite a lot of running around in this quest. It's mostly just running around. Now, a couple of little fights. One with this guy and one with this huge guy.
The magic that kept the gate locked vanishes as the creature falls. Moonlight shines down upon Eternity, making the spectral dragon vulnerable to your attacks. The door to the upper area closes behind you, trapping you in the chamber with Eternity.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah, she hits like a wet sponge.
The last glimmer of moonlight vanishes as the oculus
And now
closes.
she can play with
Well done, my
Go on,
servants.
Booms Eternity.
With the accursed moonlight gone, the intruders cannot harm me. They are trapped within the chamber, so I can kill them at my leisure.
If you can work out how to run around a pillar, you can.
Yvonne calls to you from above.
I've opened the gate. Quickly now, make your escape.
As soon as the
The
gate's done,
gate to
she's
the
like,
west
away with
is
you.
now open,
Doesn't even bother
allowing
chasing
you to return to the outer passages.
And rinse and repeat, but this time now there are some spinning skulls that kind of by rights should kill you outright if you touch them, but as it is they sort of lick you gently and slow you down, so it's always worth avoiding them because they slow you down, but the damage is negligible. It's about might kill my hireling, of course.
Creatures
about 30
emerge,
hit points
surrounded
each
by
time.
necromantic energy and
Position
dangerous
heal
to
thyself.
any who approach.
Yeah, that's better. They look cool, the spinning skulls. They're just not particularly dangerous. Get in here and do this puzzle. Again. Rinse and repeat now, basically. That's wrong. What have I done? Well, what have I done? I do this instead. Off we go. Great. A few more of these skulls now, I think. And I've got to readjust the light beam too. All the way. One more. You can avoid them if you want, I think, just by ducking into these arcades. I usually can't be bothered, even though they do slow me down, so I should. No more puzzles. Pull these levers and adjust these light bulbs. it. Keep going. Oh, I'm running simultaneously with that one. That's not a clever idea. Another one. Got to adjust it all away as well. They're not being friendly this time. One more. Run away. And just one more of these beams. I mean, I'm perfectly happy about not getting killed when I touch one of those, but at the same time it does just sort of make me think that the way I'm jumping into just huge great big piles of mobs at the moment, because I know that they're not really going to hurt me. You lose the sense of endorphins when you win a difficult quest. That's the thing I miss, is everything's just made too easy to complete now. One more.
A deep mechanical scraping can be heard as the oculus grinds open. In the central chamber, eternity bellows in outrage.
No, Dragon's gonna get it. She has one dangerous attack, which you used to have to kind of spot the tail for, but now you get warned by the narrator as well, and she only gets time to do it once before I'll kill her.
In defeat, bathed in the moonlight. The spectral dragon freezes in place as her magical bindings return.
Just FYI, if she does do the attack,
is a prisoner
hide
once
behind the
more.
pillar. You'll get warned by Yvonne. And that is the end of Eternity Unleashed. We've got about 21 scales, so you need 50 for a cosmetic item.